Mm-hmm.
Boom. 2, 1. Welcome to the Podcast, the
Yes,
podcast
sir.
where creatives, culture, and business collide.
Welcome in.
Today's show is being hosted by yours truly, Emmanuel.
I'm Ty.
And I'm SL.
All right, guys, let's get it.
Our guest today is one of the Bahamas' most recognizable entertainers. Through viral sketches, unforgettable characters, and live performances, he's turned Bahamian humor into a brand that people across the country connect with. Comedian, creative entrepreneur, Jaquay Adderley, also known as Das Quay.
Hey,
Welcome to
I want to add one more thing to that.
What?
Entertainer.
Come on, 3, 2, 1.
So we're going to open up with a little bit of icebreaker.
Icebreaker, okay.
You know? Well,
Okay.
we need to break no ice. We cool.
Right,
like
we
that,
cool long
right?
time.
Long time.
That's
Long
it.
time.
Long time.
He just
But-
joined the company.
Yeah,
But-
he knew it.
For anyone who's new with us today, describe Jaquay in like 3 words.
Jaquay, not Dasquay. Y'all want Jaquay or Dasquay?
difference.
Ooh,
That's
that
the
is
difference.
It's a fine line.
That's a difference.
Describe both.
Dasquay, energetic, loves to entertain, spontaneous. Jaquay, ambivert.
Same.
Ambivert, based on my environment. I
Right.
can eat up.
Yeah, be
Bro
that
or-
or that.
Right.
Me too.
Humble and very, very, very caring.
That's good. That's good. That's
Shout
good.
out to you, bro.
Shout
I
out
know
to
that's
you.
that's true for sure.
Shout out to you,
Oh,
man.
so let's get straight into it.
Talk to me. Ask me
let's
the
get
question.
this
I'm in
in.
the hot seat, so I want all the hardest questions.
Trust me, that segment,
too.
coming. And you have
Paper
1
two.
minute to answer.
Yeah. They coming.
So
Careful
no,
what you
never
ask
mind.
for.
Cancel.
So Quay, when did you realize that you was people was paying attention to you as an entertainer?
Well, my journey started from being in church, actually, being a youth leader, leading the youths.
Okay, Beyonce.
And it's crazy how you'll be doing something just for the heck of it, not knowing that it's training you for your future. So being the most outspoken youth, they would always put me as the person to lead youth meeting, put the
Yeah.
curriculum together and go and host it. And I think I just having fun with my friends, just say who praying and doing all that next, not knowing that it was actually cultivating who I was to become later on. 2010 was when I joined Stop Liking Man. I did I saw YouTube was popping off, so I did a spoof video. And you know, there's a spoof video. And Stop Liking Man, they saw it, invited me to be part of the group. And then that's when I started to break out my shell. Because I
Right.
was very quiet, very shy growing
Okay.
up. A lot of people don't believe it. It's true.
No, it's not.
And then in 2013 was when I started my Bertram O'Bubbler character. With the crazy clothes and the
Yeah.
Christmas hat.
Right.
And then 2016 was when I started Dasquay. And I didn't start to get recognized like as a household name until 2018 when I did my Current Off Dread song.
Oh,
remember
wow.
that.
Current Off Dread.
I
remember that.
I thought you was famous already.
No way.
No.
People still used to
Wow.
call me the skinny boy. Used to be on the videos, man. Didn't
Now
know
they
my
know you as
name.
Das Quay.
They know my name, but that's when people literally started paying attention and my numbers grown exponentially.
Yeah.
This
That's
a
podcast,
big
so I got to
word.
use big words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exponentially from
one.
there. So that was my mark of the year that people was like, who is this guy? He going places. We started
Yeah.
to know his name.
Yeah. So you wasn't always the funny one growing up.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
Not
that's
at all.
really hard to believe.
I know where this come from.
Yeah, for real.
Probably
for real,
around
for real.
in intimate circles, like with close people
Yeah.
around you. But when you get in the room with people who don't know, you kind of just
Sit back and
Yeah,
watch.
yeah. Like you
Yeah.
say, omnivert.
That's
Yeah.
the beauty of
And
being
all- and all-
omnivert,
and all
though.
that
Yeah.
stuff,
Yeah,
You
turn
can
it
kinda
on and turn it
transition,
off.
Turn it on, turn it off.
yes.
So you mentioned Stop Liking Man. We know that's like the OGs.
The OGs.
Let me ask your mom.
It's on everything.
Yeah, right. So the color is ready.
Yeah.
So let me ask you: is that the first like content that brought you out?
Good question. it brought me out in terms of put me in front of a camera.
Okay.
They brought me out of the shadows and say, hey, here's a platform. But I was more in the background. If you watch the videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, you
like
have
I
some
never had a
okay.
lead role
Yeah.
until we was doing the political stuff, RBP.
Yeah.
Okay.
We was doing- Then I was
yeah,
an
boy, I
MP.
love that RBV. I
Right.
almost vote for them.
We are the party for you. Vote RBP.
You know, they say vote.
Vote RBP. I think that was my first time being put in a position to really to make or break my career, because they would just throw you in there and it's like you got to do something or we never call you back. Not in a bad
It's
way.
like a while and no thing.
Right. It's like you got to make your presence
yeah.
felt.
Yeah.
And I think I did a good job to really start to put myself out there. But it was until 2016
Right.
when I started to put myself out there with my content.
Yeah.
I did get some hype, some training, some learning from being a part of the group. It was until I went on my own that I started to like really get out there on social media. Yeah.
So was Current Off Dread was your first viral video?
Yes.
And how
Yes.
much views, if you could remember that?
I think that was my first $1 million. Say $1 million.
Speak it, brother. Speak it, brother.
My million views video, because they were sending it to Bahamians all across in America. They were sending it all around.
That was so
that was the
relatable,
first
bro.
time. And that's when Current was going off almost
Every
every
day.
day. And that song
true.
came out because I went to sleep. I took a nap, and when I woke up, I was in a puddle of sweat, literally. And in that moment, the song
Yeah,
just come to me. I
I
gone
hear.
outside, record it,
It'd be like that.
and just like that, viral.
Boom. Yeah,
Just
boy.
like that.
That really hit everyone. Did you make shirts for that one too?
No,
Wow.
I did not have my business sense as yet.
Oh yeah.
I just
yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to put videos online at that point.
Hey, I glad you said that, because in
Yeah.
our first episode, when people get to see it, we talk about being an artist versus being a business person, how they collide. But some artists, they just won't be artists. You know what I mean?
Right.
We leapfrogging
yeah.
so
Money
heavy.
from
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
no,
we don't
we
money. Like,
leapfrogging.
I don't know.
Buddy, my gift will make room for me. I know who you
Exactly. Not
serve.
even room, mansions.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I glad you mentioned that.
Walls.
It seems like our first episode was really like the foundation for everything.
And that, we didn't even plan that.
Yeah.
We didn't plan it that way, but
no.
yeah, it's gonna be a good segue from each person.
Okay, so what I want to ask, and I think this even SL put all this together to ask our guests, but this is something I really wanted to ask anyways. Like, what is like one misconception that people like tend to have when it comes to being like a comedian and a influencer? Like, what they misunderstand about you guys?
The biggest thing that they do not understand about us is that even though we clowning around on stage or on social media, it's a lot of hard work that still goes into it. Preparation, staying relevant, hitting nails on the head, writing your jokes, memorizing them, staying current to what's happening in the world and in the country to put out content. The need or the burden to be consistent and keep putting out content to stay relevant. Because if you put out one and then you start to sparingly put them out, people will forget about you.
Yeah,
You know what I
fast,
mean?
fast.
Stay top of mind.
Then people start to demand more of you.
Yeah.
So it starts off as, yeah, man, we just want you to do one ad. Then it's, hey, can you pop up and come host this fair
Yeah.
for 8 hours from 9, no, for true.
I know.
Yeah.
From
I
9 in the
laugh.
morning till
That's how it's
5
been.
p.m.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you
That's
know what
how
it
it's
is to
been.
talk for 8 hours?
Bro, mode.
Dry.
Hot, dry.
But you know me from being online, but now you want me in another capacity. So now I got to evolve into this next person who got to engage persons, be out in the hot sun, walk
Right.
around,
Yeah.
interview the vendors,
Right.
stuff like that. I think they do not honor the work that goes behind the akikiki that they get.
That's me and SL always say, you know, they order the food, but they didn't see the work in the kitchen.
Exactly.
So it always look good. Like they bring that nice presentation with the butter on it, the chicken sit in the middle, and the the rolls on it. But they don't know, like, the chef in the back, they're cussing someone out.
Sweat.
You know what I mean?
Tired,
They just
on
had to
their foot,
replace the
foot
chef
burning.
2 hours ago.
Yeah, they probably had
hot.
to replace a chef, or they had to
hot.
throw away your entire food and say, "Do it again." You
Yes.
know what I mean? So like with you, I would like for you to just give us a walkthrough, right? Being Jaquay Ali, being Bertram Bubala, being that square, you know what I mean? And now you have a segment where you was like these different conks.
Conco's, man.
Conco's, boy.
Yeah.
Conco's.
These different conks. Nah, I like the gangster conk now.
Hey,
Yeah.
Scotch conk.
I like Scotch conk. Scotch conk is making me laugh. But give us a little like a walkthrough, or like what does it take, like the behind the scene of developing all these things, thinking about all these things, recording all these things, producing all these things, and then releasing it. Like, what's the mind battle you go through when it comes to all these things?
Mind battle, I like that you said that. There's a mind battle that we as creatives deal with, especially me. We can be honest. People just look at me like, well, you everywhere.
Right. Okay.
16 different brands at the same time.
Yeah.
And I got to make each one of them feel authentic to themselves.
Right.
Can't see the same person or the same character in all the brands. So what I have to then do is create a character or some type of scenario that helps to define when you see me in this certain uniform or saying a certain phrase or doing a certain thing, this is that brand. You don't mix it with another
Right.
brand. Like recently with a certain brand, I don't know if they sponsor or not, so I want to make sure that. No free
sponsor by Frame
right.
Studios.
Right. I had my shoes off every time an ad would come on. My shoes off, and I on the people job, barefoot. So everybody's like, "Why is his shoes off?"
Right.
And I did that as disruptive marketing. So it's like
Right.
people wondering why he shoes off, and if he on the people job, why he ain't doing no work. But then they hearing the information that I'm trying to relate to the people. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? So it's just coming up with different concepts and ideas for the different things that you do. And it's a mix to stay authentic to who they are
Right.
and not mix and blend them. And then the other side of it is making sure that I'm not so drowned in the corporate world, that I'm not doing the fun things to fulfill myself.
That's a big one right there.
Yeah.
Because it's lucrative on this side. Brands want to work with Dasquay. They want another commercial. They host this and host that. And if I was to say yes to all that, I'll never get to the random ideas I have while I was on the toilet.
That's like our spec work
Bathing.
in our passion project. and all that
driving
stuff.
home.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, beat it.
But the most random
Sometimes
time. You just
come to
wake
you.
up.
That's
and
when
it's
it's
like
come to you.
a random idea.
Right.
And I feel like you rob yourself of fulfilling your own self because you're catering to people and corporate or
Yeah, what they
chasing
want.
the money.
Yeah.
Sometimes can
Yeah.
cause you to lose who you are, and then you just become a slave to these people who are paying your bills.
Yeah,
like
you
they
gotta
like to
balance
say.
it out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you gotta balance it
it's
out.
like the Kong series is for me. That's me just.
Right.
What if Kongs had personality?
I ain't lying.
What if
That's
Kong's
I
friends
love
was
that.
always
Right?
oily and
I
when
love
I have
that.
the time
Hey.
sticking out, right? Scotch Kong. Scotch is rugged.
Yeah,
a little-
rugged.
So
Scotch
he
Kong.
little rough.
He rough,
you know?
yeah.
Crack Kong.
Yeah, he's a crowd.
I ain't lying. I ain't lying. He's so funny.
He's a one-step boy. I said, boy, listen, he's a
Him and that
guy.
water.
Crack Kong could
Boy.
multiply money out of thin air.
Yeah, well, then,
That's a magic Johnson right there. Crack Kong. And that's just my imagination just running free and me activating it and bringing it to life.
Yeah.
So I
So
always
good to
try
see
to
that,
keep a
man.
balance so I don't get lost in the corporate world. Right?
It's good. It's good to
Yeah.
hear that other creatives who aren't even in the film and photography scene all have those projects where this is what I want to say.
Yeah,
You
that's
know
what I
mean?
want to do.
That balance is hard.
And it
sometimes.
just frustrate me when you sitting down, you talking to people like, sure, y'all talk to someone who keep telling you they want to do something, they will do something. 2 years, 3 years past, they ain't do it yet. Because they work, got them swarmed, or they so
Yeah.
busy doing something, or they just lazy, they
Yeah,
ain't getting
yeah.
started. And it's like, but you could die unfulfilled, bro.
Right.
Yeah, boy, you get
And
started.
that thing you need to put out could be the answer to
On
Yeah.
to
the rest.
somebody's a laugh on their a smile on their face. That might be the thing that makes you more money than what you're doing now, but you'll never know because you never activate it. You
Right.
understand? So
We see
a
them
lot of
we
people
meet
get
them every
lost in
day.
that.
Meet them every day.
In here,
Yeah,
Sometimes.
sometimes. In here, outside.
to all those people, I say, Allah.
Yeah, man, I have one thing I want to do. I want to do
Womp
that long
womp.
time.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can imagine you just take some time just to activate that and that start making so much money that you leave your 9 to 5 or you leave this because this taking so much, bringing in so much money and bringing so much joy in it.
Right.
So much people be happy. I wish my life on so much people because I get to do what I love every day.
Right.
And
right.
I monetized it. So
Yeah, exactly. Well, I like that.
That's the perfect
well,
setup.
well, we had Frame, so we like
You're not
monetization.
afraid,
Yeah.
Frame can make some money now. One thing about Frame, let me tell you about Frame. Frame can make some money. It's a privilege just to be sitting here right now. My price going up after this.
Yesterday's price.
It's not today.
But yeah, I love everything you talked about, especially putting together, being an artist, being a influencer, and a business person first.
I still in business first or kiki
Yeah,
later.
kiki later. If you want a joke,
You gotta pay for that.
But yeah, and then you separate it still and say, sometimes it ain't all about the money because you could lost yourself in that, and that's very important. With me, I was money first person, right? Because I always wanted to like have a better standard of living. Came from Haitian descent, so you try to get as much accomplished as possible. When I met my partner SL, he always talking about these passion projects. I was like, what the hell is passion project?
Working for
Why I keep
free.
hearing someone say, I didn't even know what it was, the word passion project. I was like,
Because
okay,
you replace payment with passion.
yeah, I was
No,
like,
ain't no money
passion
coming.
project coming on the set. The first one we did that one, NQ deck. We come on the set, I leave, hold on, I ain't put no money in my pocket. This is what he swing me. That's why you researching passion project. And I'm like,
You research it?
Yeah, I'm telling
After
you.
the job.
I heard it for real.
After the
Yes,
job.
like-
From you can sit in your car and
Listen,
search that up. I
that
hate
job
you.
was so long. Bro, we was morning to night.
I said, you know what I mean? You know, passion was coming from
No,
that.
passion was from
No,
me.
he was in it.
And listen,
Wow.
I give him one dread at the time, BTS.
Oh,
Dread
yeah,
BTS.
yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, this nigga gonna put some money
After
in my
all
pocket.
this time, this is when you telling me this
Yeah,
now.
I couldn't tell you.
He had to secure the bag first.
It was my
Yeah.
ignorance because
That
you
was on
came to me and say
Yeah.
it's a passion project.
Yeah.
I was ignorant. Okay, let's do it. You know what I mean? And when I saw the hours, I was like, oh yeah, I got some crap. So that's very important. Like separating, knowing when to separate it.
Yeah.
I think that's the best part. Knowing when to separate all of these things and so on and so forth. I have a personal like question I want to ask you. Well, let me first give you your flowers because as a creative agency in the Bahamas, how you said like 60 brands want you to do something. We get fatigue. People don't understand what's fatigue. Like
Yeah.
you saying the same voice, and I ain't buying that no more. I hear the voice, I ain't buying that. But you were so strategic that you made so much characters that I don't see Jaquake.
No.
I see Scotch Conk. You know what I mean? I see Scotch Conk. I see Bertram. I see this person. And then when I see a suit and I see you at a wedding, I see that's Quay. You know what I mean? I see the entertainer. I see. So that's a crazy strategy to do.
I appreciate
Because
it.
I can tell you, like sometimes
Yeah.
I see people on TV, I be like, oh Lord,
You
Real.
again?
I see them
Yeah.
too much
Real.
time.
I make sure I don't get to that. I ask
Right.
people, you know how businesses do like, what you call it?
Service?
Feedback and service.
Right.
I
Right.
literally do live feedback and service. After my events, I go
That's
to people,
good.
how did I do?
Right.
My friends, this content, was it funny? Before I put something up, I send it, I have like a focus group,
Right.
my best friends, and be like, did y'all laugh? Did y'all get the message? Once they say yeah, I put that out. So even as a person operating as a business, I even do, what did you say?
Service.
Surveys and feedback. It wasn't coming to me just now. Just to make sure that I'm still, hitting the nail on the head. And when I get the one or two, I honestly got sometimes people saying, I see in your face everywhere, like you everywhere.
Right.
So it starts to now mentally hit me.
Right.
Like, what if people get tired of me?
Yeah.
They
Right.
can stop booking me. Because if we could be honest, on this platform right now, there are people out there, when clients call me, they say, can you do this? And I'll be like, no, who you recommend? And I'll start calling names. There's B.
Everywhere. Yeah.
We didn't have,
Yeah.
I didn't see
Yeah,
them
you have
too.
to be careful of
And
that.
I'm like, but what if people doing that to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's, I hear the money starting to deplete from my bank account.
The register
Because when they
ringing.
get tired of you,
They
they
going in the opposite position. They ain't going.
And you know, Bahamians are you have a certain shelf life in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
So that's why even with that, I try to keep evolving.
Right.
To keep evolving, doing
Right.
something new. One day I might do a song. Next day
Yeah.
I might do a spelling bee show.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
right,
Just
though.
to stay versatile, because if they get tired of me in commercials, because
aspect.
I kill in the commercials. The minute they get tired of me commercials, I have these other streams where they
Yeah.
ain't tired of me and I still could tap into creatively and make money and
That's-
still do what
that's
I love, you
interesting.
know?
That's
But you
good.
gotta be smart with this.
That's
You have
clever
to
though.
be. You
You
have to be.
gotta be smart.
But see, it sounds like you have a business mind. Did you always have that business mind before you got to the level you're at now, or
And
you
what
had to
sparked it?
learn that over time?
Over time, crossing certain people who believe in you. Like, for example, the suits that I have,
Right.
I never owned suits in my life. Only when I was a usher. I remember me get that for me and it was gunning. Don't laugh.
I ain't know you was that tall. That's what mom say.
No, she could
We all
get
are
more,
gunning,
she could have
trust
get
me.
more fabric.
We all had guns pants
She
back
could have get more fabric though.
Once she make it.
The only reason I have all those suits is because my landlord was like, I see you doing your stuff and you so good and you so creative and my wife and my children always talking about you. But how do you approach your business meetings? I say, my jeans, my shoes, and I just put on a shirt. He said, you will get so much more respect based on how you dress. And this is the first time someone actually tell me this.
Yeah.
Like, just how you dress will give, like, they'll know you before you even open your mouth.
Your
just
landlord, he named Sherrod by any chance?
No, not
Oh,
Sherrod.
okay, yeah.
Dressed to be
I don't know
addressed.
if I could afford
The
Sherrod
rent
was
from
to-
him, man.
Yes,
Wow. It's being boys.
But my landlord is like, but if you was to put on a suit and walk in the room,
Yeah.
they respect you before you even open your mouth. And so you need to step it up, man. Step it up a little, invest in it, and see how it goes. And I gone to my suit tailor. I'm trying to be careful not to call names. I call names.
you want to drop?
Okay,
you want
kiss me spoke. Could I?
Big dog, man.
do
That's
all
who
my
we
Imagine
want.
Mas.
He hooked me up with all the colors that I have now, and literally, I've seen the change. Walking into a business meeting, I come in there in a suit, and I sit down, or I walk in the room in a suit, all the compliments and the, man, that's good, that's you. You look like a businessman. I sitting there like,
Yeah.
I know the first thing, but for what to charge, but the fact that you already
Yeah,
on
yeah,
it,
yeah,
me,
yeah,
that means
yeah.
I could, my
You
mouth
say
could get hard with my
$5.
Yeah.
$5 on
way.
top of whatever we
Yeah.
talk about, okay? So just meeting persons and the coaching and the encouragement and the people spanking you on your hand. How much you charging now? $100 an hour. What? Do you know who you are?
Yeah.
My team, my family. Do you
Yeah.
know who you are? Do you know
Yeah.
every time
Yeah.
I go out,
Yeah.
your name calling? In rooms, they fighting. People has changed their wedding dates.
Because they want-
That's when you know.
Yeah.
People,
That's when you
people
know.
has changed their wedding dates because they want me to host. I say, you get married to your spouse, you know, not me.
No.
They
They
say,
need
but
to be on the
we
reception.
need a
want-
party.
we
Yeah.
don't want no one else.
Yeah.
Are you free on this day? And I'm like, that's when you see the respect is real.
That's when
Yeah.
you know.
Honor is real.
Wow.
So I had to walk in
Wow.
that, and I had to catch business sense quick. Two, also because I was getting swing.
Yeah.
People like to talk you down.
Yep.
And one thing
Welcome
people
to the
like
Bahamas.
to say,
You've been
Every-
leapfrogging
everything?
every
Wow.
episode.
I could bring this back full circle.
Hey, let's
you
let's
know.
put that.
Keep your little money.
in there.
Yeah, there it is.
You got that right in there.
Play it.
You know what I mean? You got that right in there.
Money.
Keep your little money.
I drop it. You can't hear, but
So-
we playing.
When they, from you talking to a client, they say, yeah, man, I want you to do one little commercial. I done check out.
Yeah.
In that
yeah.
elbow me.
How
Not
much for one little?
disrespectfully.
Yeah.
But you done telling me your pockets.
Yeah.
Before we even
We all
start
know
talking.
what that word little means.
Oh, yeah. I just want you to do one little 15 seconds something. 15 seconds, okay. That
Just
sounds
need
like
one
I
them-
ain't gonna
one
kill you
them
with the
3
price.
pictures.
So you could go from the bridge, right? Drive to the airport. And then you could fly that zooming, right? Jump out the helicopter. And I'm like, whoa.
Oh,
Slow
you say
down,
little?
baby.
So what I used to do was let my heart lead with working with people. And then when you start working with these people, they start to
They take advantage of the heart, buddy. They see a
start
donkey,
to
they ride
milk
milk.
that drive.
Yeah.
And if you show them any kind of, you done tell me yes.
Yeah.
And now you starting to show me
You get
resistance.
smart
I'm
now?
mad at you.
Yeah,
Of course,
yeah, yeah,
of course.
You ain't supposed to grow.
Of course.
And then they start telling their friends,
Yeah.
he only is charged, he only
Oh,
charged
of
me
course,
X,
of
Y,
course,
Z for
yeah.
that.
of course.
Yeah, pricey and they price. I work
Exactly.
with you.
Yeah.
Chukwe, you speaking facts right now because I tell
It's
all
not
my
for
friends, don't go calling my name in a conversation because you go miss your blessing.
Yeah,
because
man.
that's your price. That ain't nobody else's
How much
price.
you charge for a wedding? I say, boom, hit it with the price. Oh,
So and
I
so
thought they
say.
say
Yeah.
you only is two. So I went to the
and
person. I said,
so.
why would you do that?
Yeah.
That was your price because you say your pocket's a little tight. Why would you do that? Like, people just don't know how to honor
And they
gifts.
cost it
and
bad for the other
creatives
person.
and
You give your
talents,
give a blessing away to somebody else. You blocking
Yeah.
I
yourself.
don't know.
Yeah.
It is, to be honest, it is annoying. And I think that's why we have to stand our ground.
Yeah.
Even though we're
Price
in
is the
different
price.
sectors, we have to stand our ground to say, but price is price.
Price is
Value
price.
what
Yeah,
we
yeah.
do.
Keep your little
Definitely.
money.
Honor what you do and keep your
Keep your
little
little
money.
money.
Because
Keep your
you,
little money.
you have to live. People love for you to produce what they wouldn't maintain. So they don't mind you producing it, but I don't want to be the one who giving the maintenance for it. You know, you have a lot of people that, you know what I mean, they want food, but if you say, hey, go catch that chicken,
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
You know
no
what I mean?
chicken, bro.
they ain't doing that. They'll starve.
Yeah.
Box.
You know, so I always like put myself. I glad I entered into business sense first, and then learned passion from SL with branding and business. But me, I never used to play with my prices. Listen to me. I used to have
Dry eye.
Listen to me. I used to have $1 in the bank, and someone say, "Manny, here's some for $500." Damn, my price. I get on like I rich. I want that so bad. Listen, you want what I mean? I itch. I say, boy, $500, boy, I could do with this, boy.
Imagine
Know what I mean?
my price.
Yeah, that's it right there.
I got to start on business.
That's all business. Know what I
Stomach
mean?
growling.
It's all business. I remember one time someone wanted me to shoot something, and I said, hey, the price is $1,000, right? That was just coming up. $1,000 for this. I'll shoot the entire thing. Boom, give you the raws, all the work. She's like, I only have $600. I was like, boy, should I take that? I say, you know what? Well, I unfortunately I can't do it. You know, I say because I'll take away from my calendar, and somebody might be willing to pay the
Yeah,
price
the full
and
price.
all that, right? So, yeah, I'll pull me aside. Someone else pull me aside. I say, boy, you better take that $600, boy. You know what I mean? I say, no, if she want me, she could pay for it. Man, next day she called me, man, we really want you to do this, man. Come for this $1,000.
Wow.
You know, one of my eyes was crying. Yeah,
eye,
because now I pondering like, boy, mother, you should have taken that six.
Yeah.
No. But then that taught me like, when it comes to business too, and when it comes to us as creatives, we don't like to suffer.
No.
Yeah.
We don't like to suffer, so we shortchange ourselves.
But once
you
you
know?
start discounting your brand, you go always
Yeah, that's
start,
it,
You
yeah.
always discount your brand.
And a lot of people are in survival mode in their business.
Yeah.
So they'll take the less offer just
Right.
to survive.
Survive.
Yeah.
Just because they won't pay the, you know.
That means they don't
the
have
brick
a
and mortar
business.
and stuff like that.
We just
Right.
use words that sounds good. Like a lot of people will be like, I'm an entrepreneur. No, you're not. You're self-employed. Entrepreneur is someone who has
hustler.
employees. You know what I
Hustler,
mean?
man.
You're a solopreneur. An entrepreneur is someone who have employees. You know what I mean? The business could run without them. You know, so we tend to find these words and say, oh, I have a business. What's the profit margin? You start talking numbers. Oh, yeah. You too smart
Lost.
me. Yeah, they lost.
You just
know?
wake up when you want to wake
So,
up. That's
You
what.
know, the people just jump on with trending. Everybody's saying entrepreneur.
Yeah.
So they just saying it, don't understand what they really doing. You understand?
So before we go into our segment, like let SL,
It's the hot seat
take it from
segment?
here.
Hot seat.
Yeah, we go into the hot seat segment.
Put your seatbelt
I
on.
wanted to ask you something like personal before I did give you your flowers and all that and how you did your things strategically. I want to ask you like, Jaquay, how do you make time for like, let's just say a love life, or like, how do you sit back and say, okay, I could relax, I could take
Work-life
off all
balance.
the masks, not bad masks, but you can take
Yeah.
all the crack concold, scotch
Yeah.
concold, Bertram out, and what is your Zen moment? How you do that? From podcasting and production to social media management, design, website, tech support, we help brands grow with purpose. If you're serious about your brand, work with a team that does it all. Frame Studios, now create more.
was a period, I think, post-COVID when I was burnt out, like genuinely burnt out. I couldn't produce. I couldn't come up with creative ideas. And the people who I was working for, it was getting frustrating working for them.
Okay.
All because I was tired, because I was just producing. And like I say, because you're excited for opportunities, sometimes you take it not really knowing what you're signing up for.
Yeah.
So big name come to you, they like, we want you to work for our brand. And to you, you like, yeah, boy, I get
Line
to
it
work
up.
for this big brand.
Yeah.
And they say, yeah, man, just 4 videos a month, that's it. And we pay you this. And you're like, yeah, man, that sounds easy, man. 4 videos a month.
Yeah, boy. Is
While
it?
you hosting,
Yeah.
while you have other brands, while you trying to do stuff for
Calendar still
yourself.
active.
And after you shoot the first 2 and you put them out, they running after you, wondering where the next
Where
2.
the
Yeah.
next
Oh,
two.
yeah.
And then you got family emergency. You got sick days that you weren't feeling good, and they're like, we paid you our money.
yeah, yeah.
Where is our
I get
video?
you there the other more. Give me what I want.
And you can't blame them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally had a brand
Yeah.
where I was working for them, and my grandmother got sick. And dealing with her, I'm the only one who could kind of like lift her in the wheelchair, move her around. And so I went kind of radio silent on social media for like a month. And when I came back, I sent a message. Hey, was kind of silent because I was dealing with a family emergency. It's like, can we have a meeting that Wednesday? Go on in the meeting, sit down. All them sit around to the table. I sit in there thinking about my Grammy, like, oh Lord, like, it was really rough
Right.
that past month. They sit there and they chew me up. They didn't care. They hear my sad story, but it's like, you've been missing for a month, and we paying you this money.
Yeah.
Where
yeah.
you been? Where's my content? And I sitting there like,
Big
You
Grammy.
say all up for
Grammy.
nothing.
my Grammy, I had to, they was like,
Yeah,
no,
Grammy.
so let's talk to us, what you could do moving forward. How we could do this, how you gonna extend? Like, they didn't
No
care.
sympathy. Yeah, no empathy.
They didn't care. So moments like that just make me say, but wait, regardless of the popularity, regardless of the opportunities, you have to put yourself first. Because if you kill yourself out, and this is for people who work a 9 to 5, who's idolize their jobs, killing themselves for their boss, not taking care of taking care of their temple, taking care of their body.
Right.
The minute you get sick, pass away, because you're sick and you're taking care of yourself, they replace you in 3 days.
Yeah, man.
They got someone else in the
Less.
slot.
They got
Less.
candidates
2
lined up now.
businesses.
They already, HR didn't have the people
Yeah,
they didn't like.
Amazon
You got the
Prime.
job.
They're Amazon
They
Prime
didn't have the
employee.
people they wanted, but they pick you, but they're ready for these.
Yeah.
So I learned a valuable lesson in making sure I take care of the temple, because ain't no dark way if Chakwe ain't okay.
Yeah.
I can't
Wow.
I can't pour
Wow.
into people
Yeah.
Wow.
if I'm cracked or I'm empty.
Yeah.
So post-COVID, I'm intentional with taking personal time. So Sundays, I off. Take time for myself. Traveling, I do that just for myself. And even in the midst of busyness, I still find time for people just to keep myself seen.
Yeah. Recharge.
Take my mind. Have y'all ever had days where y'all just think about work like
Yeah.
every day,
But
like
yeah.
nothing else, just
Bro.
work?
Yeah.
And when that finish, you got to go straight into this while this
Yeah.
one calling you, while this one inquiring.
Bro.
And your brain can't catch a break.
I turned my phone off one time, man.
Listen to me. I understand that
To
completely.
drown in that
Completely.
is not good. So I'm intentional with taking personal time to myself just to make sure that the vessel is okay, so that I could give my authentic, my true, and my 100% when I get in front of the camera or the stage.
That's good to hear, man.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
All right, let's get
That is
into
good
it.
to hear. But you guys know what time it is.
All right,
thank
you
you
guys.
so
Follow
much.
them in
It's
the
been a
hot
pleasure to be here with you.
Hey, you gotta follow Chicas. You gotta answer fast, buddy.
So this is the part of our show that we fire rapid questions at our guests, and we get them to say what's really on their mind.
On their mind.
Like our good host Emmanuel, one of his most famous sayings is "push out." Right? If Monty don't agree with you, if Monty don't think that something is in alignment with
Better
him,
smile, you know. He ain't care.
no, he don't care.
Nope.
He don't care.
out.
He don't care. He loves to use the term push out. So, Jaquay, we're going to ask you a series of questions. We have to answer
Cue you up
all
on the
these
timer.
questions within a minute.
In
So
a
your
minute.
answers have to
Yep.
be true and quick.
Okay.
True and
Here we
quick.
go.
All right.
$1.50. Oh,
Let me know.
thought you were gonna ask me how much I
I
got.
can
Mike.
count
Okay.
you in
Count me
3,
in.
2, 1. Be live.
Instagram or TikTok?
TikTok.
Influencers are the new celebrities.
No.
Brands ruin good content.
Yes.
Why do you think that happens?
They corporatize it and they kind of take control of your creative freedom to make it boring and corporate and
Put it in a
take
box.
control and they put it right. They put it in the box so it isn't as free as it could be. Yeah.
Going viral is mostly luck.
Yes. The algorithm got to be on your side. It got to be good, but the algorithm got to be on your side.
Yeah. Scripted comedy or improv?
Improv is the best.
I know you can say that.
Improv is
I know
the
you can say
best
that.
because you don't know what about that one.
What's the one skit that people always bring up to you when they talk to you out in the streets?
My Rubus commercial when I double tap the car. Or when I row and say,
It's
you
time.
gotta, because the double tap, if you ever go to the gas pump,
Yeah.
do not pull off if they don't double tap the car.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
part of
Yeah.
their
That's the
training
thing.
That's the
curriculum.
thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They,
Yeah.
They do training
That's
for
a
that.
safety standard.
That's a
over there.
4-hour training session on double tap.
Yeah, double tap it.
Safety standard,
I've
bro.
been in it. I've been in the session. And also the one, Rubus again, where I was, the car pull up to the wrong pump. They go into the diesel pump versus the other pump. And I say, if you go there, you put the wrong gas in your car say bop, then you mad at us. You mad at, and I ramble in. So all the old people who's watch TV, 'cause
Yeah.
you know we don't.
Yeah.
watch TV like that.
Yeah.
They love that. kind of shit, but that's what I say the most. Yeah.
Who will take the next election?
That's your camera right there.
Hey, you got
That's the camera right there, bro.
Vote. RBP.
RVP.
I have no comment in this matter.
I want.
Who's your
No
favorite?
comment.
Who is your favorite comedian? Bahamian comedian.
Favorite Bahamian comedian? Mullers.
That's funny, man.
yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, nice.
That
Good
Power
answer.
Ranger.
Good answer.
Funny,
Yes,
boy.
popular.
Good
Yeah.
answer. But
Yeah.
he organic.
Funny.
International, boy.
organic.
His head in good.
Boy,
It's
listen.
funny how the more authentic conversations can be funnier than like someone on the mic.
Yeah.
Just talking to him.
Yeah.
He's good
In
on the
a
mic
natural-
too, but just talking.
Yeah.
Hey.
Listen, that Power Ranger skin he did with his son almost
What?
cost me
What?
faint, boy.
No, that wasn't the Power Ranger. That's my mommy beat me. Mullers, that's my
Boy,
favorite.
yeah.
International
That's good.
Kevin Hart.
Shout out to
boy,
Mullers,
Kevin Hart.
bro.
Shout out,
Yeah,
Shout out
yeah,
to
I
That's
Mullers.
what we love about the
Shout out to
push
Mullers.
push out segment. Everybody gets to say exactly what they're thinking without having to think about what they want to say.
I
All
do
right,
good.
Let's get yeah,
Great,
man.
man. Of course, man. It's great.
Yeah, man. So
You get 1
good.
out of 10.
Yeah, okay.
1 out of
Good,
10.
perfect.
Wow. All right, Monty, back to you.
So where we at now? Where we at in this segment? We on
Closing
top
up.
of that, the viral. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some real good questions. Well, I wanna hear what these answers is. So, you popular. We know a lot of people hit you up, right?
Right.
We know a lot of brands hit you up.
Yes.
What is one of the most ridiculous offers they ever hit you up with?
You gotta go in the archives.
I give you 2 socks and a tuna.
Wow.
The first thing that comes to mind is church. When church asking you to do things.
Oh Lord.
Same story.
Leave
same
my
Church
story.
people
asking you
alone.
to do things. I
Oh,
love
Lord.
church. I
Everything
love
for the
God.
Lord. Everything for the Lord.
Other than for the Lord, I ain't sick. Why you giving me fruit basket? Thank you. But fruit basket, I was on the stage for 4 hours. Hosting for 4 hours. Or one little $15, $20 Maradon gift card.
Wow.
And you put in 3 hours of work.
And they tell you don't leave because we have a
Yeah,
special
yeah,
offering coming.
On behalf of
And you've been finished, you know, but you gotta
Yeah.
sit there till it
You gotta
over.
sit
always
because we
grateful.
need some special
Always
offering.
grateful, but that is hype. After you done put in so much work, you knew how
Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
balling
yeah,
and
yeah.
laughing. They want you come back, and you be like, fuck.
What did he say? What did he say?
Say bye.
Can I think of any other ones? Not specifically. Oh, the best word that you would ever hear in this industry.
Exposure.
Do this for us.
Exposure.
And you will get
Exposure.
exposure.
Who are you exposing me to?
You came to Das Quay to tell me I need exposure?
Yeah.
Like, I don't get
Yeah.
that.
Come on. All
Yeah.
because they won't spend the money.
If
and
you
like
want it
you
free,
said.
just say that, man.
Just say that.
Yeah.
Like you said, there's a lot of people who, when you give you a price, I ain't got it. You be like,
Right.
okay, well, I'll send you recommendations.
Mm-hmm.
Spin the block, send you invoice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you had the
Yeah.
money then.
Yeah.
Why you
yeah.
try to talk me down?
Yeah.
Clarity,
You know,
Yeah.
like, they like
Just
the
for that
bargain.
price
Yeah.
going up.
They like
Just
the
for that.
bargain.
So that exposure and the just,
The fruit basket.
yeah.
You tired of fruits.
I ain't it.
Yeah.
I feel like fruit basket for sick people.
That's a first
So
for me. I
what's-
never heard that.
the fruit basket?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that's
Church
funny.
just
You
giving
never
up
got-
food basket.
Church people
boy.
just give out fruit baskets.
Yeah, that's a special.
For coming
Wow.
and doing something
no,
for the Lord?
No,
Yeah,
I never
man.
get no fruit basket.
Yeah, well,
anymore.
They should
Fruit
make fruit
basket.
basket a national
You'll be
holiday.
lucky they don't give you a cup with the church logo on it.
I rather fruit basket, buddy. So what's the weirdest interaction you ever got with a fan?
A fan?
Yeah, someone who like you. The weirdest interaction.
It's a safe space.
I thank you.
Circle of trust.
There's a lot of fast women out there.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, talk about
This,
it.
When
this
you-
could be a hot take.
Yeah.
When you in certain spaces and you doing your thing, and you're tall, and you got a sharp head,
Yeah.
Just come from the
yeah.
Bible.
Oh,
and they
Lord.
just come from the barber, you know,
Oh, Lord.
and they just feel like you's theirs. I don't know what's been going on in their mind.
Brother.
But when they start rubbing up on you and pulling on you and looking you up and down, all that to tell me you like my videos? Like, man, could you put my clothes back on, please?
All your clothes off.
Can you put my clothes back on, please? And let's take the selfie and let me go. Babe, plenty weird people out there. You have people who would ask you to come and do something for them, and then they become the director all of a sudden. No, man, you
Oh
do
my
it.
God.
You use the comedian, use the video, so you do it. So you start with your cameraman, you start doing your thing. What if you all do this and do that? Yeah, try that. And you're like, I'm me though. But okay, you spending your money and you do it, and it just less and less
Yeah.
becomes your product,
Yeah.
and it just look like that person.
They,
Weird.
I like that point. I like that point because they got to you because they like what you did.
Yes.
Authentically,
Right?
what I produced.
Yes.
But then now when they got you, they want you to be them. Like I never get that because I'll never call an electrician to come to my house
And then start fixing the
coaching
wire.
them. I
Yeah.
just boss, this what I need, this what I
Yeah.
need, this and this. If he say, okay, you need this, that, and that, I know director, bro. Just make sure my light cut on when I do whatever you told me to do. So I don't know what our industry is the only industry where people think because we're creatives,
Yeah.
they don't take it serious. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? I would never, listen to me, I would never hire Jaquay to be on our commercial if I want you to be Kevin Hart. I'll call Kevin Hart.
Right.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Exactly.
I'll call Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
I hire you because I did my research. This dude is a good fit for this. So when you come to me now, you feel even better because I say this the script,
Yeah.
but be Jaquay.
Yeah.
Because some things Jaquay won't say on this.
That's where
You know
I
what I mean?
thrive best.
You know what I mean?
That's literally where you thrive.
So
best.
I might have in the script, hey, I go in out, but you say no, man. Jaquay say I go in.
I agree.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I go in.
Yeah.
And I
So-
think people stifle what is possible too when they start to take control, because what if in you being yourself, you want to try out a new camera trick or you want to try out something like you giving them a little handout like I wasn't going to do this for no.
Listen, this who's run hot. If you only let them like that creativity come
Let
out,
them try something.
Yeah, boy,
So
yeah.
it's like when they start to take control, you like, wait, let me just do what you do and come from on, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the product you would have get, you ain't getting. You ain't getting. Let me do what you.
Block
you
your
say,
blessing,
You pay me my money and
bro.
let me go.
Block your blessing, bro.
And don't call me back.
Bro, no.
I love me
That's
some
cool.
creative freedom, boy.
Yeah.
That's the best.
You have
thing
full creative
ever.
control.
Creative
Best
control.
words ever.
Give me my parameters, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course,
sure,
the client. Make
sure,
sure the
for sure.
information is proper that I
sure.
say.
Yeah.
But let me do my thing. Let me take
Yeah.
off my shoe.
Yeah.
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 You know what I mean?
Twirl
Yeah,
it around.
man.
and-
Yeah, do something weird. You know what I mean? Because that's who I am.
That's amazing. So, in closing, what's next for Jaquay?
It's on the horizon.
Besides being one of Frame ambassadors.
Is that like a live announcement?
A live announcement.
Soft launch,
Soft launch.
It's a pleasure. As a Frame Studio in Boston. It is tumultuous that we plan for the future and exceed what we've done in yesteryear. As this new fiscal year is upon us, we derive to arrive and strive as we conclive.
Wow.
To just take it up another notch. No, but what do I have next?
What's next for you, my guy?
2 movies, exclusive to podcast.
Nice.
Nobody really know this happening, so I'm gonna give y'all an exclusive.
Cool.
We got 2 movies coming. I'm doing something for some teachers this year and nurses next year. Teachers appreciation, nurses appreciation, and then this summer I am going to try my hand. You know, I always, like I say, try to do something to just try it, just give it a shot, see if it work out. So you know they have food fairs and stuff out there.
Yeah.
Again, this exclusive. Nobody know this happening.
Yeah.
This summer, I'm going to be doing a wing fest
Okay.
where vendors come out and everybody eating and
Is
serving
wings.
is wings.
Wow.
'Cause people
I could be
love
there.
wings.
I love wings.
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Right. So it's just wings and paired with whatever your business. So
Yeah,
mashed
yeah.
potato, corn,
Yeah.
fries, whatever
But
you want
wings,
to do.
buddy.
Is this like an equal opportunity wing event, or is it just drums or flats?
You request what you want.
Got you.
Freedom.
You like
freedom
drums.
of choice.
All day drums.
Flats
Drums
all day,
supremacy.
boy.
Flats all day.
Drums
Flats all
day.
supremacy.
day.
Got all the meat.
No.
Drums
The flats
supremacy,
even-
bro.
Flats will have as
Flats.
much
Two-bone.
meat as
Boss.
drum.
Flats.
Drum is a musical instrument. Flats, you don't want to hear no
flat.
notes that's flat when it
Your
comes to
soda
music.
flat. That ain't
Soda
good.
flat.
Your tire flat. That
Foot
ain't good.
flat. You know what I
Wow.
mean?
Powerful.
But I have a wing fest coming up.
That's
I'm
good, man.
praying that it pops off.
That's good,
And I just want to create a family event where people come out, eat wings, and give
Fellowship.
vendors an opportunity to make money as well.
Nice.
That's good.
That's
So-
good.
So what advice would you give to anyone coming up who wanna like build a platform you built?
I want to say, do it afraid. Where I am today is because I literally did it afraid. And it may be cliche to you and
That's
you might
me.
have heard so much.
That's me, bro.
heavy,
But
bro.
literally, the first time I went
it
on
afraid.
stage as a youth leader, I was scared. But I did it anyway, and I was doing it for years. Then Iman in 2013 asked me to host his gospel concert. I wasn't no host, but I did it dead scared. I was up there literally, coming up
Trembling.
next. Scared. But after that, people start booking me, asking
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
"You do hosting? Come to my youth.
Shout
Come to
out
my
to
youth. Come to
Iman.
my youth." Shout out to Iman. The first time I jumped in front of a camera, would stop like a man. Scared. The first time I ran out as Dasquay, scared. How people could view this? Will they like it?
Will they laugh?
Am I funny? Am I as funny as the other people? Start comparing myself and all that. But I did it, and now Dasquay is a household. brand,
Talk your
and
talk.
Yeah, boy.
hey, whatever it is you want to do, go for it. Even if it fails, a lot of people give up when it fails. Do not give up, babe. Assess it. See what worked, what didn't work, and try it again.
That's it.
Nice.
Everything's a lesson.
Also, make sure it's in alignment with God.
Shando.
Shout out to
Because
God.
You'll be digging a hole going nowhere if it ain't in God's
no,
plan.
Wow, that's facts.
Wow,
So you digging a hole because you want to dig a hole here and ain't no goal there, and God saying, but the goal over here.
Yeah.
Please come out that hole and come here and start digging here. But it's so
Some
deep,
people die in that hole.
legit
Yeah,
lost.
Yeah.
So do it afraid. Make sure God is in control of what you do because He will always bless it. When I left my job in 2018, I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know what I was going to do. There was no sign that I was going to get bookings or anything.
Right.
on
And
a
from
whim.
my jump off the cliff, trusting God, I say, God, either you could give me some wind under my wings, or I could smack this ground so hard. And from 2018 to now, I've never seen a slow day.
Shout out to him, bro.
That's good, bro.
I've never seen a day where I was not making money or business was not coming in
That's
from
good.
2018 to now, just
Wow.
from trusting God.
Yeah.
That's so important. But you
That's
got to do it. Stop being
heavy.
scared.
Do it
Don't
afraid.
worry about people. People annoying. People are trying to,
Yeah, do
take
it afraid.
control and stuff. They
I like
think
that.
pieces on who you are and what you could do.
That's why you don't tell everybody something. You know what I mean? Listen to me. Me and
People out
SL,
here.
me and SL, we was on the hush when we was doing Frame.
Yeah.
Because especially it was COVID. You're gonna build a place where no one could come in. By law, you couldn't come in there.
Yeah.
You know? But we ain't tell nobody. When Frame came up, it was like, boy, when you all did this.
Yeah.
Because we ain't want you all discouraged us. We ready discouraged. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me and
How
SL,
much, how much more we
we
need?
had no money.
We ain't had no money.
I remember that.
Listen to me.
$0.
SL wife at the time, she used to do her job, you know what I mean, on the side, and that's just going to get jobs. You know, she ain't had a stable 9 to 5. SL, photographer, they whole family ready, X out non-essential workers. So, you know, money coming in. Me, you know what I mean, I was a videographer at the time. Mine was a hairstylist. X out, our family is X out.
Yeah.
you know?
Non-essential.
So ain't nobody giving you no money or nothing like that. But we say, hey, how would we build this thing? 2 dummies. They're
And a
scared.
plan.
And that's one.
Scared.
And that's one.
Scared,
And that's one part
scared.
of it, right? When we came together and said, "But we're gonna consolidate this company." You know what I mean? To make it bigger and better. I sat right here and I said, "SL, I think I'm having a panic attack." And I was having a panic attack, and I said, "Go home. You need to go rest." Because how much planning I was doing, I was scared to risk it. You know what I mean? It feels good having your own money, but now you gotta spread your money to make the business better. I was having a panic attack. I feel my heart was just going fast, and my breathing changed, and I had to stop. I said, I'm having a panic attack. He said, "Go home." You know, and I had to rest. So I like that saying, like, do it afraid. Because boy,
We
if
live
you-
it. We live
After
it.
the 2 dummies came
Get
together.
together.
dummies
We
in
are
a
today.
dream.
Say, wait, with $0 in our pockets, we could do something great. Now, Frame is one of the biggest household brand names and respected.
Cool.
Quality. You know, when you
That
have
talk.
AP watches,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
like, and I ain't just, not just because I own
Yeah.
the platform. Literally, Frame is like that. Wait, you have a Rolls Royce? You know, only certain people could get them.
Oh, that's it.
Right? you have an
On the
AP
Rolls
on
Royce.
your wrist.
Yeah, boy.
From the outside, I can tell you from the outside looking in, Frame Studios is that quality, that high
Appreciate
up.
you,
quality.
Once you
Build
got
that.
frame on that
2 dummies
production,
build that.
2 dummies.
2 dummies
Dead
build that.
scared.
Too
Scared,
stupid,
stupid,
dummies.
panicky. Dummies build that. So why can't you? You know?
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, guys, that's another episode of
yes, sir.
If you enjoyed the conversation, like,
Alright,
subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear it.
that was a good one.
So until the next one, we want to thank Jaquay for coming out.
It was a pleasure.
It was an amazing
Where do I
conversation.
sign?
So until the next one, we will see you guys on the next
the
one.
next
Yes,
one.
sir.
That was good, bro. That was-